Dun, dun, dun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, shh. Moment of silence for the man that's always oh so funky with it, baby. This is Sir Funkiness. Nah, I'm just playing on y'all. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm your host, the man that does the most. From the East and the West Coast, internationally known as Sir Funkiness himself, man. Listen, fall season is rolling around, man. I ain't the weather guy, but based on what I'm seeing right now, it's real breezy outside. So that means, for me, fall means hoodies and sweats, man, all day long, man. So, hey, they want to sit here talking about some, man, why you out here wearing hoodies and sweats? Because, man, that's how you supposed to roll in the fall, man. Comfortable out here. I ain't trying to stun on nobody. Then I'm going to bring out the boots and stuff when it start getting close to the winter time and getting all cold and whatnot. But for now, hoodies and sweats, you know what I'm saying? Got to bring out my Pumas, you know what I'm saying? Bring out my Pumas, my Nikes. Bring out my New Balance. Nah, I'm just playing on, man. I got a good show in hand for y'all today. Good old thing, man. First and foremost, let's go ahead and break down, you know what I'm saying, childhood memories, man. A lot of people ask me why I don't eat Skittles. If people don't know, I have a hit list full of things in life. I know it sounds crazy. Don't judge me, though. I have a hit list full of things in life. Of course, you know, my ultimate hate for the Kardashians and Taylor Swift. But up there, Skittles. Look at everybody right now talking about well, why on earth does this man hate Skittles? Let me tell you something why. Every time I see people at the job be like, man, you got some candy on you something? They be like, I got some Skittles. I be like, man, why the Skittles? Because as a child, ladies and gentlemen, every time I asked, it was three of us, you know, every time we asked, you know, for some candy, if the parents wasn't there, if we wasn't around our parents, or they just brought home candy just because, you know what candy always brought home? Skittles. Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. Okay? It didn't matter if it was the original red bag, the blue bag, the purple bag, the sour bag. We were just like, I was like, so like, Skittles. Nowadays, I just be looking like, bruh, I don't want Skittles. Like, every time I see Skittles makes me upset, man. Like, real talk, I just be like, I just don't want Skittles, man. You ever ate something so much that when you realize when you get older, you're gonna be like, man, in my household, man, I ain't about to be eating that junk, man. You lying to yourself like a mug, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just like right now. I be saying to myself, me and my sister, we be talking about something, hey, man, when we get our own house, man, we get older, we ain't eating ramen noodles. Man, I know, dang well I'm be at the grocery store, the Family Dollar, wherever noodles are sold, just be like, man, I don't know if I want the chicken flavor or the shrimp flavor. Alright, we're gonna go with the chicken flavor, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with chicken, though. Don't even lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? As much as I hate boiled hot dogs, you know what I'm saying? When you got that struggle, when you got them struggling days, when you talking about some, man, I ain't got no groceries, but I got these hot dogs. I got these hot dogs in the freezer right here. You be like, look, you eat these hot. I be like, man, them hot dogs, man. You try to hook that hot dog as best as you can. Get the bread, boom. Probably the bread that sliced down the middle. As soon as you put it, you got to hold that joint together. That joint got onions, relish, ketchup, mustard. You know what I'm saying? You probably found like a can of like chili or beans or something. You hook that joint up. Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all. We can sit right here and say now, like, man, I don't want that stuff, man. That stuff nasty, man. Like, I'm tired of eating that. Man. As I get older, I'm be like, I wish my kids would be like, why we always eating noodles? Hey, when we ain't got nothing eating here, you better survive on these noodles. Dang it. You know what I'm saying? Go make them hot dogs in there. Talking about me. Talking Tell them, I don't want no hot dogs. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Alright? I don't know what to tell you. Crazy out here in this world, man. It's a lot of things from your childhood. You just be like, that is just awful. But, you know what I mean, man? I'm only 23. I live like adults. You know what I'm saying? I keep up with stuff that was during my time. Yeah, I keep up with the times, but I don't try to keep up with the times. Like, you know how adults, they'll sit right there and they'll watch, like, okay, my parents, good example. They stay watching shows like Good Times, The Jeffersons, The Cosby Shows. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I watch like Martin, Fresh Prince, Bernie Mac, My Wife and Kids, Martin. You know what I'm saying? I watch stuff like that because, you know what I'm saying, it's good. House of Pain and all that. That's stuff that I just, as a kid, that's what I watched. Like a lot of sitcoms, a lot of good stuff, right? I don't get into all these reality shows. I don't get into all these reality shows. And everybody, if you haven't seen that little Surviving Compton movie, I'm going to get to that a little later towards the end of the show because, yeah, we're going to leave it at the end of the show. But nah, like, I try to stay in my era. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch, like, if y'all don't have the little WWE network, it's only $9.99 a month. You know what I'm saying? You can watch old school classic wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I watch old school classic wrestling, like, you know, the Attitude Era with Austin and Rock. You know what I'm saying? Triple H and DX. That's what I watch. I don't watch TV nowadays because TV nowadays it's awful. Yeah, I watch the Empire and the Power. You know what I'm saying? I watch good stuff like Ballers. Ballers is a good show. But other than that, I don't keep up with this. Cartoons are whack nowadays. I don't know what to tell them, to be honest with you. So I just let it all go. I let things slide, man. So, but as far as like technology, you know, you gotta keep up with technology and all that stuff. So I do that. You know what I'm saying? I do that and I just keep it moving, whatever. You know, all the apps, Snapchat and all that. Yeah, I don't take social media serious anyway, but hey, that's just me. Now, on to another matter, ladies and gentlemen. The presidential election. God, funkiness here. I just wanna come to you today. I know nobody in this world. You didn't make anybody perfect in this world. But why Donald Trump, Lord? Why? I mean, honestly here, people, look. The election nowadays can't get any worse. This was the very final debate before, you know, the election, before it's time to go vote. Do I encourage everybody to go vote? Of course, I encourage everybody to get out, vote, let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got two candidates that at this point, we screwed either way. I'm just saying, me and my crew, we was talking about it. We was like, at this point, man, I take anybody else. I seen something on Facebook with Ric Flair, the wrestler Ric Flair, if y'all don't know. I think him and Waka Flocka doing some type of campaign slogan. He basically took what Donald Trump said and remixed it. He said, let's make America woo again. I said, you know what? At this point, I don't know Ric Flair personally, but based on what I've seen him do in the wrestling ring, I would rather take Ric Flair over Hillary and Donald Trump. Honestly, though, I honestly would. Now, people keep saying Kanye for president 2020. I would not vote for Kanye. Let the record be known. I would not vote for Kanye if Kanye run for president. That's going to be the most ignorant president of all time. You see how we got Barack on there, John. Barack just made black people. He just made it look good. He was scandal free. He ain't had no mistress, no side piece, no nothing. He just loved him and Michelle, 2 daughters. I'm trying to tell you, like, he was just boom, like he just came from Jupiter or somewhere, or Mars or something. This man right here is just a perfect brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, when I seen him, I said, where on earth did y'all find Obama? And this man done a great job over the last 8 years. He's done a great job over the last 8 years. No one gave him praise for it. No one gave him credit for it. But at the end of the day, he's done a great job. It's sad that we gotta walk away. If we can get a 3rd term from Obama, best and believe we will give this man 1 more term. You know what I'm saying? At this point, anybody would be better than Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. At this point, and I'm just all I'm gonna say, because I personally just don't understand the issues here. Okay? I don't understand Hillary Clinton. All they've been doing, if you just look at the elections or look at most of the debate, all they've been doing is bashing each other the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Just bashing each other. And I'm not talking about, imagine like a rap beef. You know what I'm saying? Imagine like a rap beef. Like, these two just been going at it, back and forth. They throwing shots, they throwing shots. They throwing shots, they throwing shots. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you start Millie rocking on every block. They just start throwing shots with each other, man. That's all they've been doing all election. Hillary's been doing this. Bang. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump just going after Hillary. She might mention Bill. Here comes Hillary going back at Donald. She didn't mention his wife. He didn't mention his daughter. And like, it just keep going back and forth. Ain't nobody discussing issues in the world nowadays. No one was discussing the issues. Everybody was they was bashing each other. That's like me going on the microphone. That's like me going up there and realize saying, I'm just bashing somebody all day long. I'm like, look, man. That dude right there, that Republican that y'all trying to vote for, he's a lame. He's whack. Alright? He's gonna raise taxes. He don't care about y'all. That sounds like something I would go up there and say if I was a Democrat, if I was running for office. That's what I would say. That's like you saying 2 local governments that's running just bashing each other. That's all they do all day. You ever see the commercials come on? When they talking about something, is such and such right for office? They say, ever since then, he's raised tax 2%. Is that who you want in office? Vote for such and such here. He's going to create thousands of new jobs. I'm sitting there like, this jump about lying in the mud right here in front of me. But at the end of the day, that's how politicians work. That's how politicals, that's how that stuff works. That's why I don't get into all that political and politicians. I don't get into all that. Because every word they say lie. You know what I'm saying? I had a person come to my job the other day. He had the Trump pin on his shirt. I said, how you doing? How you doing, sir? This man act like I was invisible. I'm sitting there looking at him like, him and his wife. His wife was already walking around somewhere. But he walked past me. He walked directly past me. I said, how you doing, sir? I only said it once. Because he was so close that he could hear me. My voice is not light or it's not low to the point if you was close, you can hear me. I said, how you doing? This man just kept it walking. I said, you know what? I looked at his shirt. He had the Donald Trump pin on there. I was like, yep. He's the guy that's trying to make America great again. He's the dude right here that's trying to make America great. This guy right here. Yep. He's one of them Trump followers that believe everything that Trump say. Because it amazes me still how Trump followers believe everything Trump say without doing their research. That's the crazy part about it. Trump say something, they go there and be like, yeah, so it's on Facebook, right? You know, he posted a tweet about that. What? Never mind. You just be like, what? Never mind.